you the chief?
I am Chief Kitten. How you doing?
Nice to meet you. How you doing, man?
What's your name?
My name is Good Citizen.
Good Citizen. How are
Very
you?
nice to meet you.
Good Citizen.
Yes, sir.
Can I show you guys around?
Well, listen, she's upset, so
Yeah, it's
we're just
okay.
probably gonna take off.
No, I'll show you around.
Next time, I just listen, I love Woburn, from
Yeah.
the area.
I'd love to tell you all about the place, honest to God.
That's why we came,
Yeah.
was to look at a
Good.
brand new building.
But, you know, there's so
I
many,
under-
let
I
me tell you
understand.
guys, there's so many things going on now. We just got class after class, you know, we're just packed with meetings and things like that, but if you gave me a little notice, be happy
Well, you
to-
know what, we weren't even gonna
But-
come in, so we were just coming to take a look at the outside of the building.
I'm just
'cause it was
so
beautiful.
impressed with the place. I'd love to show you,
What's
Show you
why
around.
is Janelle so upset?
you just caught her off guard, whatever.
Listen, I don't even
Yeah.
normally film fire departments because I think that you guys
Yeah.
do real hero work.
No,
You
no,
do
no.
a hard job, but
I apologize. I was on the phone. I'd be happy to show you around.
yeah, no, we'd love to
That's
see the
just
place.
awesome.
Yeah, we'd love to see the place. I'd love to show
We've been
it.
waiting. I've been waiting my whole career for this. You know, it's been 35 years, and you know, the facilities that we're in are challenging. You know, so to have a place
Especially
like this
the old
that
one across from
we're
the
so
line.
proud of,
Yeah.
it's just awesome. I'd love to show it off. So
Well, you seem
Yeah.
like a great guy, so I'm sure you're gonna do this town
Well, I'm
some
hoping.
great love.
I'm hoping.
Well, you've been
I
here-
don't feel like I'm ever worthy enough, but so I'm always trying.
Oh,
Well,
you've
I
been
feel
here.
like
You've been
you-
here- You've been here over 20 years.
But no worries. Again, you know, you just caught her off guard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, maybe she needs
she's
a little
a-
education
she's
on the
awesome.
HIPAA thing,
She's-
because
she-
that's not really.
Because it was confusing. She was first saying
Yeah.
it's illegal, it's a HIPAA violation. First of all, I'm not going to take anyone's information. If it shows up
Not
on my
what we
camera, like we do a lot of heavy editing, I would remove it or redact it. But then it turns into that the real problem was that we weren't allowed to film her. Well, we're not here to make the fire department look
Yeah.
bad.
No
She
worries.
just might need to get a little coaching. That's
Education.
all. You know, I can't. It's not your fault. The construction guys making threats and stuff. That has nothing to do with you. But that may
Well,
have to
there's
do
a
with
ton
her.
of different contractors on the scene.
Yeah.
Everybody's hustling to get us up and running. You know, when we're stressed out a little bit because we're shut down over here. All up, we don't have any parking, so we're over here, you know, trying to park wherever we can until this gets done. But everybody's working towards the same thing, getting
Right.
us up and running.
Right.
Yeah.
I hear you.
But I got a little time. I got a meeting at 1. I got an hour if you guys want to look around.
Yeah, let's take a quick look around.
Yeah,
See
why
the
not?
place.
I mean, I
think
like
it'd be
this
great.
guy. He's a great guy.
You know, so obviously this is the main entrance. This is triage room. So
Okay.
a lot of times what's going on is nowadays people come in off the street with an issue or, you know, having a medical emergency or, you know, overdose or whatever. And this is just an area where we can grab them, get them in, and get a defibrillator on them or oxygen on them right away. So we have this at this end of the building. The other end of the building, this is kind of the public end. I can
Right.
show you the
Sure.
auditorium. Let's go this way.
Friendly people, finally.
Well, you know,
And the other guy's really nice too with the hazard truck. Like everyone's really
yeah.
nice.
So auditorium, so another
Wow,
thing that we
cool.
haven't had, that we haven't had access to or
Love
whatever,
those
is
lights.
a place where we can train, like huge amount of firefighters training.
Right.
So now we can train our guys, we can bring the fire academy here, hold classes. It's a great thing, you know.
Can we turn these lights on?
Yeah.
Which one is the light?
Right.
I'm interested
You know
to see
something?
what they
They
do.
used to be on and off switches.
Yeah.
Now that,
Wow,
things are
that
cheap.
is those are awesome. You guys did a great job here.
so a little
Kitchenette, yeah.
little kitchenette, coffee, whatever. Yeah, so auditorium that kind of goes with administration. Nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm staring at the screen to make sure I'm recording everything.
Do I need to shut that off, or does it auto shut off?
I'll come back.
Okay, appreciate you.
Val, can you open it? Public bathrooms that go with the auditorium.
Excellent.
I don't have my keys, so thank you, buddy. I'll show you our gym.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you,
Give it a
bud.
quick tour.
Thank you, sir. Cool, man. You guys.
Just show these guys.
Hey guys, how you doing? Check out the, how you doing, man?
So another
you
huge.
can lift one of these?
No,
Hey,
The
listen.
little ones on the top.
Do you think I can lift it with I can't
Don't
lift
do
it with
it.
2 hands. No, I'm not going to. I like my
No,
shoulder and my
I'm just
socket.
saying. So another huge part of our job, right, is staying fit,
Right.
staying in shape.
Well, that's why you guys have more
Release
trophies
stress.
and softball tournaments in the costume.
You said it.
It's true.
We like the hockey trophies.
Yeah, you said it, not me. But anyways, nice training facility.
Beautiful.
Great.
Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, nice to meet you too, guys.
Stay safe out there, brother.
Try to.
Always try it. We'll go this way. I'll show you this back. I'll show you the brain.
Oh, okay.
The brain.
The brain of the outfit.
Talking about me, Chief. He was only saying nice things, I think.
See, this is what I like, man. Decency, show us around.
I get
Beautiful.
not everyone's educated.
No, I hear
enough
you.
to-
It's-
Wait 1 second. I gotta get keys.
Yeah, no
worries,
problem,
man.
brother.
Thank
Stay
you.
right there, and I'll be right with you.
If anyone tries to break in there, I'm gonna get him, Chief.
All right. I gotta get my keys.
Oh, look,
That's
dude,
how
look,
it should be. Yes.
look, the pole.
No, actually, that was for a bachelor party. But that was it.
Well, this got a little better.
I don't
huh?
know why there's sparkles on that pole. I don't know.
I love all the circle lights everywhere, man. This place is badass.
Administration, you gotta key your way in, you know.
Gotcha.
I mean, into.
We
Come on
get
now.
it.
There we go.
Ah.
Really?
Uh-oh.
Come on, you're a fire chief. You guys are busting into it. There we go. It's a little flick of the wrist, I was gonna say. And this was from the bachelor party.
No.
I'm just
This is
teasing.
real.
That is so
That's
awesome.
cool.
Woburn Fire Alarm 2 ready. Medics, you can't go. Response to 9 Delta Falls Road.
So one thing.
And then you stop filming.
No. One huge thing is that we, our dispatch center was antiquated.
Right.
So this is state of the art. We can, if something happens at the PD and they have to move and work out of here, they can come here. We can go there. So there's we can. So there's 2 redundant dispatch.
Okay.
Right, I'm just taking a quick picture. Yep, an
Hello.
action photo.
No,
so-
not any of the screens, because I see you got some ads.
Oh, yeah, there could be some.
Yeah.
But this is basically a brand new dispatch center. It's redundant, so like I say, PD could come and work out of here. In case something ever happened.
You didn't even take that. You go ahead, man. Well,
No,
Okay.
no. No, you're my.
do we get to drive on the fire truck? No, come on.
I have to have you sign a waiver. Have everybody sign
Listen,
waivers.
I can't back a smart car into a supermarket without dinging it up. I would not be able to do one of
So
those.
kitchen. So basically, what happens here is, guys will, the shift that comes, the shift that's leaving, the shift that's coming, they'll download here, they'll talk about the piece of apparatus, they'll do the reports here. We do a ton of report writing, it's all paperless now. They call them tough books.
Right.
They're just like a laptop on
Yeah.
steroids. They punch out all the paperwork, and these screens, when they're up and running, will tell us who's on the call. So we'll always, and it'll be like a split security screen. So you'll be able to see who's on the call. There's a TV too. You keep your drink of the day there, whatever.
What are all the batteries for?
See,
So
firefighters
these
know how
are
to
all
grill, too,
portable,
for the
see,
radios.
portable radios.
Okay.
So these are all the spares. They'll, usually you do a 10-hour day and you switch the battery for a 14-hour night.
Wow.
Portable radios, they're like $8 grand.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah, $8 grand.
They're short of expense. Well, listen, when you get a building this night, that's the thing. Like, you can't cut corners when there's emergencies.
Well,
Like,
yeah, well that's
someone
the,
responds to a fire, they need to have the best equipment
typical,
possible.
that's a typical portable radio right there.
$8,000, huh?
Yeah.
Jeez.
So everything we just had a rollover on the highway, so.
Oh, wow.
we're all out. That piece just came back from it, and we're having some mechanical difficulties.
Oh boy.
Brand new, Jesus.
That thing is brand new.
It's the way things are today,
See,
right?
no, at least you guys go to fix it yourself.
So
The
that-
PD will have someone come out and do it.
Well, we have a state-of-the-art mechanic bay out back, I can show you.
Oh,
So
wow.
anyways, we run an engine here, that heavy rescue, 2 ambulances, and the captain car right there, that's the command car. The red.
Okay.
These are, heated floors. So it's important in the winter, you know, when the doors open, you lose all your heat. But this is a more economical way of maintaining the heat in the base.
I love it.
Can I show you?
Not only that, but when you stand on this for a long time, I have a heated floor in my garage
Yeah.
at home, and it hurts your feet after a while if your feet are cold.
So like I was saying, a huge part of firefighting is training. So this is a bailout window here. So kind of like a last resort for firemen, but we practice on this. We also have, I'll show you, cancer's a huge thing, and so we finally have a decon center. And when you come back from the call, you're hot or contaminated. They call it decon. So any kind of like sharps or used needles go there. Gross decon here. This washes your stock packs, the bottles.
Yep.
This will do a few packs at a time. Sanitizer. So.
Now the old one didn't have that.
Well,
the old one
and what happens when you put the pack back in the truck, now it's off gassing chemicals. So now this will clean it, so it'll go back in the truck. Your turnout gear, the stuff, the bunker gear that we wear, washing these. And then
Something I noticed.
dry and these will dry. Yeah. Then I'm working class B's. They go in. Then that washer dryer.
Well, that's a washing machine.
So a lot of chemicals.
My wife would like that.
Caleb Berry said, who knows? They like to load up the stuff. So other thing I noticed, these hoses I don't think are correct. I don't think these are labeled correct. Because I was looking at how
You shower. See the, I think this is wired wrong. You see the blue light? Don't look at it too long. That kills bacteria.
Oh, wow.
So after you shower, it'll do its thing.
Wow. You guys got
It's
some.
working weird. Like, I shut these off. Yeah, see?
Oh, wow.
That's the bacteria.
Wow.
You know, but it's bad for your eyes. That's why it's not supposed to be on. So anyways, you turn out gear, gets washed, your class B's get washed, you grab a towel, you shower. Then you got sweatpants, flip-flops, your Crocs. You put your Crocs on, and then you leave here. So you come in hot, you leave clean.
Wow.
Pretty slick, right?
especially the way they built it too.
Yeah.
So there's not. I mean,
So this
you've
is-
got a couple challenges, but there's no cross contamination. So you have
No,
an issue.
and I'll show you the bunker gear room here. Like I said, I'd love to show this place off.
Lots of people will see it between the two of us.
And then this is all your turn on gear here. See that little musty smell of fire, you know?
Yeah.
Well, this is what happens. The whole idea is you have open air lockers so your gear can off gas.
Right.
And it's got, ventilation to the outside, so it's just taking clean air in and off gas and all the chemicals.
How many guys and gals you have?
We have 80,
Wow.
and half of them are on duty here, the other half are at outside stations. So half of them benefit from this beautiful facility.
And then the other half are jealous.
The other half are jealous, but there's the promise.
There's a
We're
problem.
going to rehab those stations next, little at a time.
I live on Cape Cod, man. People saw.
Where in Cape?
I live in Eastham.
So I went to Mass Maritime
Okay.
Academy down on
Yep.
Buzzards Bay.
Yep.
So I know a little bit about it.
Right. Yeah, those guys down there, they got nothing. I mean, they
I know.
see this, they're gonna be like, holy. But you deserve it. I
You know
mean,
what?
you
Up
work
here
hard.
in Woburn, most of east and north are industrial.
Right.
So Woburn swells from 50,000 to 200,000
Right.
people. So it's a challenge during the day. And we have the two major highways that cross in Woburn, 93 and 95. So like I say, we're hopping. So I'll show you the other bay. Yeah, no worries. Building detects carbon monoxide.
Wow.
Doors open and fresh air.
Wow.
comes in. It's just stuff that I've never
Even heard of.
No.
Amazing.
Accessory bay. Our bucket truck here, this truck changes all the traffic lights in the city.
Nice.
Yeah. And
So you don't hire outside? That's
right.
crazy.
Yeah,
That's
and
awesome.
it handles fire alarm, which is, you know, when the red boxes on the buildings that trip through on the reaction of fire. Well, this guy maintains all the wiring for it, and they also we do the traffic lights.
That's awesome.
Another engine, and again, all our guys are parked over here because they're paving the parking lot.
Right.
You know what I mean? But so this is, we run out of here again. We got the monitor to tell you who's on the call. We got, you know, power and air coming down, and we got these Plimo vents, so they suck out all the.
Let me ask you a question about overdoses. How much of a way is that on the
It's a
department?
lot.
Because I'm talked to somebody yesterday with Josh, the Woburn DARE officer. I mentioned Trank because I've been watching a guy. I've been watching Philadelphia channel talking about this new Trank, and now I see in Boston that it's here. And Trank, what it is, it's the fentanyl mixed with xylazine, which is a horse tranquilizer.
I just heard that.
And so the Narcan doesn't work now.
I know. Well, right. So
You know?
we're trying to keep up with it. It's a battle, but we have plenty of Narcan, and our guys are trained, like really trained.
Right.
Because we have so many overdoses. So, I mean, you're in good hands.
Yeah, you guys have always been. Yeah, my mother taught me for 38 years. Okay.
School teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think almost every school that she's taught, except the high school. My grandmother worked for the school department as well. And I mean, I know a lot of moving people. And it's a fucking awesome city.
Yeah.
You know, which is why I always give a little bit of like extra room. So like, you know, normally when someone approached me, and I'm not recording right now, I'm just telling you like
No,
personally.
I'm listening. It
When
doesn't
she-
matter to me.
when
It
she,
is
like,
what it is.
Normally when someone like approaches me like that,
Yeah.
I turn it up a little for them.
Yeah.
But because it's Woburn and because I could see she was getting a little flustered,
Just, you know,
I gave
like,
her.
when you say that, right, you're a reasonable guy, right? I'm a reasonable guy, you seem like a reasonable guy. When someone comes off the street, she doesn't know where you guys are coming from. As a matter of fact, there's a fear now, you know, because of everything that's going on, you know what I mean? Right? I used to let my kids off at the mall.
Yeah, you
Bye,
can't
have
do
a
that.
nice time, walk
Can't
the
do
mall
that
for 3
anymore,
hours.
yeah.
Because I know they're safe, and I'll
Yeah.
pick them up.
But that's
not
kind
the
of
way it is
it's kind of
anymore.
why we do this, though, is a little education. You know,
Yeah.
like she was mentioning Hippa, and you know, she's a very sweet girl and all that.
She
but
is. She
she
really
needs
is.
just a little education. You know
Yeah,
what I
and
mean?
you know what, the reason
No,
I
I'll
never
talk
do.
to her, you know?
I never film fire departments, ever. Like, I think I have like 2 videos, and it was because I was at the fire department because something else was going on.
Yeah.
And the reason I don't is because you guys
Heroes.
are really, you guys do
Yeah.
real work. You save people's lives.
Yeah.
So I literally, I was like, you know what, there's a new building. Let's
Yeah.
go get some pictures of the new construction.
It's my
and-
honor. Anytime you, like I say, if you call me and I can line it up, I'll dedicate more time to you.
Yeah, I appreciate
We
it.
don't
didn't
need
even
it.
plan
No
We didn't even
worries.
plan on coming in. It's just the guy outside went mental.
Let me show you, well,
Oh, the construction guy, nothing to do with you.
We're coexisting with
Right.
the contractors because the building's not ready.
Right.
We had to move in.
Right.
So that's the issue. Want me to show you the
Sure.
mechanic bay?
Love
It's
to see
there,
it.
yeah, you know.
Love to see it.
Let me show it to you. But yeah, I'll talk to Janelle, and thanks for the, not,
Yeah.
thanks for keeping it together, I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
I just, you know, she's out, like I said, I have a lot of love for the city.
No one's better than her.
Normally I would, to be honest with you, I would normally jump right on something like that. But I felt like maybe we'd give her a little bit of
I
a break.
appreciate
I
that.
even said to her, I was like, come on, Janelle, let's not even do this. Let's skip right past this part.
So, that massive generator there, will keep this building running, so when, anything
How much that generator cost?
300 grand.
Holy
There's
mackerel!
3,000 gallons of fuel that sits underneath it.
Right.
But, the whole idea is that'll give us a week
If everything goes down.
if everything goes down. So, I'll show you, so we're all jammed here because the pay. We are very, very fortunate. Right now, if you try to buy a piece of apparatus, 28 months, 40 months to get a new piece.
For waiting list, yeah.
For waiting list. So we're lucky that we have 2 very skilled mechanics that keep our stuff running. They're out there now trying to fix that thing. and that isn't the thing that I thought would break down. How you doing? Good, how are you guys? You know what I mean? So that's the thing right there that keeps us self-sufficient, that tower. That has line of sight to Zion Hill, which is the tallest
Right.
thing in Woburn.
Yeah.
And so now we're self-sufficient. That, you know, if something happens at the PD, they can come and we can help them, or vice versa.
That's awesome to work together, right?
Well, you got to.
Yeah, I mean, in this day and age.
We keep all our bulk stuff here. You know, oil antifreeze. That's the off service truck that'll come change a tire or whatever. Have a little issue with the floor. It's filling up on us.
Oh, there's a new floor? It's not
Brand new.
Yikes.
So we also have the bodies of water in Woburn.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for a part for this one. This boat lives at Hon Pond. You familiar?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's at Hon Pond. And any other body of water, that boat right there wraps up into a little box and fits on that truck that's broke down.
Wow.
This motor lives on this, and this gets plugged into a cabinet. So they call this a boat in a box.
That's very cool.
Yeah. And
Wow.
see, it's got a jet motor on it, no prop.
Oh wow!
See
I
that?
didn't even see that. See, I've never had. I do.
Jesus.
I do
So
fire
here's the
stations.
thing, right? So this, right? If you were to hit a rock and this got deflated, there's all different bags of air in it, so you wouldn't sink.
What the
Yeah. So you could throw 4 or 5 people, and we've had people out there in canoes that stood up and flipped it, or their sailboat. We've been out in the middle of Hon Pond a bunch of times, but this is for any other body of water, Woburn, that normally lives down at Hon Pond. But we're getting.
Well, I got to tell you, I've done quite a few fire stations, and you are definitely Truro, Massachusetts was a great guy. He did exactly
Oh, yeah.
what you're doing. He invited me in, the chief. We talked about sharks now, how that's a new thing for the department. You know, talked about how they had to get new apparatus because of the having to get out on the beach if someone gets bit by a shark. And you're a great guy. I really appreciate. What's your name again?
Chief Kenton.
Kenton.
K-E-N-T-O-N.
Thank you.
Yeah, my name's Josh.
Josh, thanks, Josh.
Pleasure to meet you.
Dennis.
Dennis,
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Those are 6 robotic lifts. They
saw
pick
that.
themselves. They come over, and you need 4 to pick up that, but you need 6 to pick up the aerial.
Right.
And they talk to each other.
Wow.
And they
Technology, huh?
Technology's
Makes us feel
unbelievable.
stupid.
So, yeah, and I'm telling
Well,
you.
you're in your glory right now with
I am.
all this, aren't you?
Damn it! Like I said,
boy and
I'm
his
just,
toys.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
So, I'm so happy for the guys that are going to enjoy the quality of living and what we can do for the community. Honest to God, it sounds corny, but
Well, you understand.
we have the facility.
No, it's
And,
tough.
you
You
know?
know, that guys do such long shifts, and normally they sleep here, and they bring stuff from home because they're spending time away from family. They eat here, and
This is
it's-
it. You're all on a 24.
It sucks when they don't get enough resources. You know what I mean? Like you're doing all that, and then the best that you get is you go outside and grill a couple burgers. It doesn't seem like enough. So I'm glad you guys got.
Yeah,
something
me
that-
too.
Yeah.
that's state
Glad
of
for the
art.
people as well. I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Woburn's the smallest city known to man, in the fact that everyone that grew up here knows each other. Everybody.
Yeah, it's tight.
Everybody. So it's good to see. Woburn deserves it.
Yeah, and like I say, I'm not stopping. I want to get the other stations rehabbed.
Upgraded.
Yeah, upgraded and rehabbed, just so it's,
It's crazy how, you guys save lives and blah, 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 yet, don't have the facilities that you need. And I know you probably can't comment on that.
No, I think,
But-
I mean, I just don't, we're all moving in the right direction. We're moving the needle. It sometimes takes a little longer than,
Right.
Of course.
I want it to happen faster.
Absolutely. I think the city would as well.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
No, my pleasure,
It's-
Josh.
this was awesome.
My pleasure.
You're
And
great.
Dennis, thank you, Dennis.
Yeah,
It's
thank
my
you.
pleasure. Like I say, anytime you've got somebody that you really want to show them around or impress, call me.
I'm gonna release this video most likely tomorrow, but as you'll see, like some people just like release videos. If it's a good video,
Yeah.
they'll say, "All right, well, that was like 2 minutes of a negative interaction, 40 minutes of positive." I'm not gonna release. We release everything. I think it's important for people to see really good stuff. It's unfortunate they don't get as many views as some of the stuff where there's altercation, but you know, the people that live in this area, and it's helpful because, you know, there's guys in other states that are looking at this and saying to their chief, why don't we have this? I mean, I think it's great that you just took the time to talk to us. Cause
Yeah, I'll
it's
edit out all the
excellent.
bad stuff in the beginning of the video.
You won't
Just-
make me look bad. Good.
No, no.
No,
Well, you
no.
didn't do anything bad. You've been
I'm gonna
absolutely.
have to get rid of some of that guy's language because he was very.
Yeah.
YouTube would not like a lot of the stuff that he had to say.
Well,
But
I hear
you
you.
guys were phenomenal, and I appreciate your time.
Well, awesome. I thank you. Yes.
A lot of people will see this and how nice you are and blah blah blah. So
Now, see, guys, now you can send them more money so they can rehab the other stations, right? That's what you guys
That's
do.
the plan. That's the plan. Did you guys? How do you? What? Get you out this way or this way?
I'll just walk out this way or walk down. I appreciate it, Chief. Hey, listen, man, be safe. Thanks again.
That's the heartbreaking thing. I see guys. We always have a few.
Yeah, it takes a brave person. Listen, I always say this, it takes a brave fucking person to run into a house that's on fire while everyone else is running out. And the training, like, there's nothing like it.
Okay, well, that's the big thing. You know, we kind of that's the thing that people don't get. You got to continually train. This things change all the time.
Of course. You have an excellent rest
All
of
right,
your day.
thank you, guys.
And, thanks again.
peace.
Great work, Chief.
You're welcome. Peace, man.
Some people have it like this. Yeah,
I heard they got an awesome gym there.
Yeah, unbelievable. What a facility.
So you guys have a softball tournament, you're going to run into some problems.
Beat them last year.
Did you really? Well, they got a brand new gym this year. Listen, I just don't understand it. It's 2023. And what I don't get is like people will go out of their way to come up to us when we're not speaking to them and telling us they don't want to be on camera.
Yeah.
It's like, why would you go into a fire if you don't want to get burned? Like, and I can't believe people still act like that. Flip out over camera. And I'm asking them, like, let me ask you a question. Why are you going to talk to the camera and come up to the camera if you don't want to be on camera? And if you don't want to be on camera, why are you still here? You should just go somewhere else.
That's a valid point.
I mean, it doesn't make sense. We're not here for
I mean, in my
construction.
case, you guys walked up to me. I can't go anywhere. I'm stuck.
Yeah, right. And we were nice, too. That's the thing. Like, I don't go around just yelling at random people. I mean, I hope he feels like a tough guy. The internet's probably going to think he looks like a fool. But what can you do? You can't educate someone if you're screaming at them. And that's what we want to try and do is let people know not to be afraid of the camera.
Some people don't like to be on camera, I guess.
Yeah. But that's the thing, right? Like, I literally walked right past this guy, and then he walks by him, and then all of a sudden it's like, I don't want to be on camera. Why are you calling me back? Like, that's a terrible
Not
thing.
swearing at me even. Like
That's
I'm
like sticking your hand on the stove and being like, I don't want to get burned. That's amazing. Well, have a good day, man. Take care. Thank you.
a fist bump. Peace, brother. Well, started off rather rough, but finished well. Peace.